Hey everyone, Tara LaMagna here. As we say goodbye to 2021 and begin to welcome 2022, I always like to reflect on the previous year, figure out what worked, what didn't, what I want to continue doing in the new year, and plan some goals. Look at my year as a whole, right? So in order to do that, I need to have a tool. Of course, you could just do it in a notebook, but I prefer to have a tool. And so I have created another planner this year, and it is slightly different than last year's. It has a little bit of reflection in it for 2021 and a few added pages from last year. So I hope that you enjoy this tool. I am going to take just a few minutes and walk you through it because I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to just walk you through it quick. The cool thing about this planner is that it's a PDF. And so you can print out whichever pages you want and as many of those pages that you want. And that you can make it your own. Okay. So print it out, have it printed, put it in a binder, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let me share my screen with you all here, if my computer will allow me. Possibly. Let's go. Let's go, screen. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. So Hearts of Gold Planner, this is for our whole org and has a little spot for your name and email just in case you lose it. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but just in case you do. So the first two pages are reflection. The first one is a brainstorm. What do I need to leave behind? What do I need to stop doing, right? And what do I need to continue doing? I feel like a lot of us probably have a lot to write in the what do I need to leave behind category. And hopefully you have just as much that you want to continue doing, things that worked for you this year, whether it's for your business or your personal life, whichever. All right, next page. Just a few questions to think about. What were my wins in 2021? These can be big and small. And what allowed me to be successful? How did you get those wins? What were the things that worked? And this might be like, duh, we know this, but I don't know about you, but for me, it's hard for me to remember even yesterday what I did. So it's really great to do this and write it down because this is something you can look back at throughout the year. That's really going to help you. And yeah, it'll help you remember, oh yeah, that's the thing that I did. I forgot that I did that, right? So this is a really good, important question. Next one, what have I not been doing that I need to start doing? We all have these, right? Everybody, I feel like I have a handful of things that I know that I haven't been doing that I need to start doing. So this is your area. This is to brainstorm and to really think about this and to then take these and create goals around them for the new year. This last one is really good. Hyper growth comes from hyper focus. What would your theme be for 2022? One thing. So think about just one thing that you want to really focus on this year that's going to help you grow, right? In your business, in your personal life, wherever, but just one thing. Focus on that one thing. Okay, so the next page, we're getting into 2022. What are your priorities? And on the left side, you write the task, and the right side, you write the steps, right? The steps that you need to take. And sometimes you don't know the steps you need to take, and that's totally fine. Write the task that you want to do. What are the priorities that you have? And then later on, you can create the steps, or maybe you know the first step, but you don't know the step after that. So write the first step and do that first step. And then after that, you can figure out what is the next step from there. Goal setting. I have a few pages on this. So the first page, your vision or your main goal, the milestones that you will want to recognize. And these are your big goals, okay? And then short-term goals, okay? So in order to get to that main goal, what are the steps that I need to break down? What are the smaller goals that I need to reach in order to achieve that big goal, right? So you list your 3 goals, your 3 short-term goals, and then the action steps for that. Then same thing, long-term goals and action steps, okay? And long-term goals, here we're looking at next year, the next 3 years, the next 5 years. So this is really thinking long-term, okay? Long-term game here. And this is kind of fun because you're able to dream and think about, what do I want my life to look like in 5 years? Then your goal planner. This is taking it a little bit deeper and focusing a little bit more, right? Start date, end date. And of course, we want to make sure that we just do our best at narrowing this down. And you're going to write down your action steps. You write your goal again. And then this is the really important part right here, your why. This is huge. Having a why for your goal, why you want to achieve that, is really important. That's what's going to keep you going. And then this is another page, and you guys, again, you can print out the pages you want. You can, if one page resonates more with you than another, go for it. This is just another option for goal setting where you can break down 4 different goals and the action steps for those. And then this is, again, just another format of that other page that we went through that breaks down your big goal into mini goals and action steps. So really it's just visually a little bit different, and you can, again, choose which one you want. This one is great. It's a yearly goal planner. This I love doing because you look at the entire year. So using this, you can create a different goal for each month, or you can create one big goal and break it down by month. And what would that look like? So you can print this a few times and do both if you want. 2022 year at a glance, again, just breaks down the months, and there's 3 spots on each month. You can write down goals, you can write down important things happening that month, maybe family vacations that you have going on, or business, conference and things like that. Focus planner. This is just a little something, daily tasks that you guys can use if you want. And then a daily to-do list. This is from last year's planner that I gave you guys, but I really love this sheet, so I wanted to include it again. Weekly planner and goals for the week. And it really breaks down everything on the bottom right corner for your goals: new customers, personal sales, personal recruits, team sales, team recruits, follow-ups, Facebook Lives, one-on-one connections, and then happy mail. So some of you may not have a team yet, but you will. So that is why I included it, because throughout the year, you guys will be adding team members and you will have something to fill in there eventually, if you don't already. This is just a quick weekly to-do list, monthly calendar, monthly to-do list by week. And then you can look at it at the bottom as well. You can add either by week or daily, draw some lines in there. Monthly goal planner, monthly goals, breaking it down, what are your goals for the month, maybe some personal sales goals, team sales goals, recruiting, whatever it may be. Main goal for the month, mini weekly goals, why the goal is important to me. Again, how I will stay accountable. This is huge, whether you're going to have an accountability partner or maybe you are going to jot it down in a planner that you've done it. Speaking of which, you also have a routine tracker sheet. So you can fill one of these out. You can list the things that you want to complete every morning, afternoon, and evening, and then you just bubble in the days that you're doing it. And this can be used for the entire month. Task chart, if you want to use that. Daily planner, again, just another option. My top 3 priorities, people I must reach out to, tasks that must be completed. Your day, very specific, hour by hour. Your exercise, which I think is super important. This is huge, you guys. You know, I've been quarantined. I have been in a funk because I haven't been going to the gym, and it just sucks to be quarantined. So today was my first day that I did a home workout, and I have to tell you, it completely changed my mind. I was just so frustrated and angry about having to be home, and I did my workout, and I'm feeling refreshed and energized and refocused and in a total different mindset. So exercise is super important, even if that looks like whatever it looks like for you. Yoga, walking, getting outside, moving your body in some way is huge. So strongly recommend adding that to your daily to-do list. Also love the I'm grateful for section. Again, that helps with mindset. And then you have a power hour planner. Here, remember, we're looking at getting new bookings, doing follow-ups. You can do action steps. You can there's a whole spot for a social media plan. Samples that you send, if you send any, this is really important, and it helps me remember who I need to follow up with. To-dos, and then today's goal or positive affirmations. Again, another daily schedule, a follow-up tracker. And then the last page is just notes. All right, so hopefully that will be a very beneficial tool for you. You can access it at any time. I will add it to the file section of the Hearts of Gold Facebook group. So you have it there, you have it in this email, and hopefully you'll save it to your computer. And again, print out as many copies of the pages as you want. Maybe you already have a planner, but there's a page or two in the planner that I'm providing that, you don't have in the planner that you already purchased. And that could be something that, you just want to print that out and add that to a binder or a little folder with the little clippies on it. So anyways, I hope that tool helps you this year. I am so excited about 2022, and I cannot wait to cheer you on throughout this year and watch you crush those goals that you set for yourself. Let's get it. Bye, everybody.